Hello, it's me, Val, and I'm here with another reading for today. I just finished a reading and I'm so inspired that I had to come on here and just use this energy that I have to give you a reading right now. So, similar to my last message, this may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. I want you to know that you have the ability to hear a message, and if you're like, this is not what I wanted to hear, or this is not what I am wanting at all right now, you have the choice and free will to leave it alone. Okay. My lighter is out, so let me go get another one so I can light this incense. Which already brings me to a message for today being everything is horrible for you. And I say that because I don't know about you, but literally I've just been seeing videos and hearing about how literally every single thing is just awful for you. I was watching a video on how incense is actually harmful and can be potentially toxic because of the fragrance that it that comes off of it when you light it. Now there are organic and raw materials used to make incense, but again, because they have fragrance and you're inhaling the fragrance, it is not good for you. And so you could just be in a like you could just be consuming a lot of content that just seems dreadful. So allow this to be your light. Okay. I think I'm just gonna pull some oracle cards and just allow my intuition to just guide this reading to wherever it needs to be. Okay. So let's start with, who is this message for? Who is this message for? And I will go back and say that not all information is good information. And don't let information that you receive take away from your power to live your life the way that you please. I think a lot of the times we take information that we hear and we can use that information to rearrange or alter or dictate the way our life should go. And it's like, take the information as what it is, information. Do with it as you please. Same thing with readings and readers. Tarot readers should not ever be telling you how you should and should not live your life unless you are the reader reading for yourself. That's something that came in up in my reading today, is the fact that it is my job. I feel like it is my job as a reader to empower you and not confine you to choices that I am giving you based on a set of cards. So what comes through today is a reflection of something you might already know, and I'm just confirming, or it is information that you can do with as you please. Okay, so let's start off with, who is this message for? I should use this one. Thank you. Who is this message for? See how fast that came out? Like, all right, so we have 16 with personal boundaries, and this says choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. Bum, bada, bum. Okay, this is for someone who is, this one is for someone named Samantha. Samantha Roland Jones. I'm just kidding. I just made all that up. But yeah, this reading is for somebody who has gone through or is going through the is going through an experience where their boundaries have been tested. And I actually don't see like this in a negative way, but take this as it resonates. But I see your boundaries could have been tested, and you are trying to develop stronger personal boundaries so that you have the power to react in a way that does not impact you, or it's like you are trying to be made aware of that your personal boundaries need to be stronger because there are too many energies coming at you and that are, I heard obviously starting to change the way that you live your life in a way that is making you act in ways that are inauthentic to you or make decisions and choices that are inauthentic to you. Okay. I'm feeling like you might feel a sense of powerlessness. Okay. And a sense of strong caution. I'm also getting this could be someone who is on the other side of that, is extremely cautious and extremely withdrawn from individuals because of the fear of absorbing energy. So you could be somebody who identifies as fairly spiritual, but to the point where you're like fearful of interacting with people or fearful of being put in situations where maybe, ooh, okay. So as I'm speaking, it feels like you could be somebody who, it's almost like you are meant to be in a room with people there to see you, but you feel like you have to protect yourself or inauthentically withdraw so that you don't get hurt in some way, so that you don't face rejection, so that you don't say something wrong, so that you don't look silly or stupid. Okay? That's who this message is for. All right? If that is you, then stay along. If it's not you, that's okay. There could still be a message here for you, but I'm seeing that this person is here, and yeah, your energy is very potent and strong. I don't think you realize that when you walk into a room, you're going to be noticed regardless of whether or not you open your mouth or not. You walk in a room and it's like your presence automatically draws people in. You're one of those. You're one of those people that automatically people are going to notice you. Okay. So, and you might have a lot to say. I'm feeling like you have a lot to say, but you don't. You might not say what you need or mean because of this fear of looking silly. But you might disguise it as, oh, I'm protecting myself, I'm protecting my personal boundaries type thing. All right, if this is you, this message is for you, okay? Um, and it's so funny because I feel like you know this and you might be chuckling right now because you're like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, that's actually me. That is actually me. Okay. All right, so let's see. What is the message that you are needing to hear right now? I'm using my Shaman Dream Oracle deck, and I'm so excited for it because it's just been giving me the most beautiful messages lately. So I'm so excited for this. What message does this person need to hear right now? And what message does this person need to hear right now, Spirit? What message does this person need to hear right now? Ooh, okay. Lost in space, needing direction. Did this card come up? This card has come up before. It might have been in a reading for myself. So that's interesting. What is this person needing to hear right now? I almost feel like it came up in the last reading I did. No. Maybe. I don't know. What? That'd be crazy. Lost in space, needing direction. So if you came from the last reading, welcome back. Lost in space, needing direction. What other message does this person need to hear? We have the 2 sixes. Ooh. And many masks, the authentic self. Ooh. Ooh. With deep, quiet meditation and stillness on the back of the deck. With 11. Okay, so we have 36, 38, 16. So that's a 7, a 9, and an 11. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, very cool. All right. So, what's happening? What's going on with you? All right, so this is very similar to the last message I just did. So if you're coming from that message and you're here today, Spirit is like, I said what I said. I said what I said. Okay. And kind of like what we were touching on before, the your ability to show up in an authentic way is vital at this time because it's almost like it's hard for you to identify where you want to go, who you even are, because of the roles that you play and that you've been playing. It's like trying to find be the perfect human in all of these different settings. And it's like, that'll, there is no perfect human, there's no human more perfect than the human that you are already, unmasked, with nothing on, naked and unafraid. You know what I mean? The masks that we wear are for protection. This is the whole ego and, inner child shadow battle that what we've gone through since our childhood and our upbringing, the identities that have shaped us and the experiences that have shaped our identities into what they are today. Is this actually who you are? These are the questions that you are being called to ask yourself. Is this actually who I am? I am feeling lost in space. I'm needing direction. I am trying to find where to land on the globe that is this earth. And I don't know because I've landed somewhere, but it doesn't align with or match with who it is that I know myself to be. And that's where the conflict comes in because the spirit knows, but the mind and the body are trying to comprehend and align with what it is that the spirit knows. And so we find ourselves trying to make choices and decisions, but if we don't act in accordance to this divine spirit and instead act in accordance to what we can physically see or what we've been physically taught, shown, and seen, then that's where the conflict comes in, because these two things are not coexisting with each other on the same level. Okay? I'm hearing this is not new to you. This is something that you already know and you're already aware of. It's not about the knowledge that I'm saying right now, it's about how I can better unfold. And all of us, all I'm hearing is vulnerability, and how fearful and scary it is to be vulnerable, and how fearful it can be to be naked and be so self conscious about what other people see, whether that's your figure, and I'm speaking figuratively as in being naked, like being seen for your figure, you know, your hyperpigmentation, the way things are sitting or not sitting on your body. Like it's like this idea of just being seen for who you truly are, and that comfort starts with yourself and being comfortable seeing yourself as you truly are. You have to see yourself as you truly are so that you can you can give that same energy to other people, if that makes sense. So like, if I know who I am, there's nothing that you can say to me to change that. This is a known fact. Nobody could tell me that I am not the divine being that I am, right? Because this is a fact that I know. Okay? So there's the need to create the facts that you know about yourself. What do you know about who you are? I know that I am created in divine grace, divine beauty, divine intelligence. I know that I am absolutely divine. That is one mask that can come off of me now, which could have been my mask of being hidden, right? What am I hiding from? Who am I hiding from? If God is for me, then who can be against me? Who am I hiding from? And I say this and I'm like, well, Val, you could really use that too. I can. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't be going through these same things. I do. But who are you hiding from? Take those masks down, release those masks. What is underneath all of that? What is underneath all of that? You could be somebody who identifies with chaos. Yes. You could be somebody who identifies with drama and even the theater, the arts. That could be you too. Maybe that's literally your background. But that could be a mask too. Matter of fact, it is. These are all masks. At the end of the day, this is all a mask. Underneath this, besides the blood, the organs, the bone, besides all of that, underneath all of that is a spirit that has a place and purpose in this time to guide, to lead, and assist you in creating. Okay? Feeling lost in space. Feeling lost in space. It's, you're feeling lost in space because at this point you don't know which mask to put on. You don't know who who to be today. It's like every day you're trying to decide, wait, well, who do I need to be right now? Who am I today? Who am I here? Like something might have happened where your worlds have collided, and now two masks can't be on at the same time. So you have to force yourself to be like, well, I gotta just be who I am, because at this point, it's too hard. I can't like have a half and half mask on at the same time. So you're almost being forced into displaying your authentic self. And this might have actually already happened, and you feel some sort of shame or embarrassment. And you feel like that is like a sign or a need for you to be someone else. It's like, no, 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 no. That's what got you here in the first place. There's nothing shameful about what it is that you like or love or who you are. The shame comes when you can't accept that for yourself and through yourself. Okay? The biggest thing here is acceptance, vulnerability, and being open, putting down the mask, taking the mask off, and having the confidence to be who it is that you are. Okay? Is there another message that wants to come through regarding this for this person? Last message for this person. Hmm. Oh, oh. Okay. Bum, ba, bum. We have crown chakra and pleasure. Crown chakra and pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, indulge, and the crown chakra. Yeah. The crown chakra just confirms and reminds me of knowing, this idea of knowing. We receive knowledge through the crown. What we receive guidance through the crown. It opens up and like the flurries come through, but then those filters can kind of block and distort what we are receiving. Okay. I'm feeling like, what is this? Enjoyment, beauty, sensuality. It feels like, and that card I placed over many masks. So I almost feel like you could be one of those people who place yourselves in situations that you may have to overexert yourself, or just exhaust your energy just because it might look a certain way. You might look like you're having a great time enjoying life, but you really want to sleep and lay down and not participate. Your active participation it feels inauthentic, because you know that underneath that is just the desire to to relax, to not feel like you have to put on a show. Okay? I encourage you, the next time you feel that, to do the scary thing and be vulnerable and not attend that function and stay home instead. You know, this idea that we have to showcase and live these lives of like complete, total enjoyment all the time is like not realistic for many people. A lot of people, especially right now, feel the tension. They feel the discomfort in continuously trying to showcase a life that is not necessarily aligned with what they are or what they want. Maybe it was at one time and you don't want that anymore. Do the scary thing and be vulnerable about it. Talk about it. Don't talk about it. But take the time that you need. Oh my gosh, am I recording? Let me double check. Sorry, that was so scary. There's been too many times where I've started recording and it turns out that I wasn't, but I was, so that's good. But do the scary thing and live an authentic life, because I guarantee you most people at this time are not. Okay? Be the one. Be the 1 in 1 billion who is actually living an authentically aligned life that is meaningful to you and you only, because all these other people are not doing it, I swear. Maybe, I don't know. But that is where I'm going to leave this message here today. If you are interested in doing a reading with me, you can send me an email at thebeyondquartz@gmail.com. I have a website where I sell jewelry. I'm not taking readings through there right now. So you can send me an email if you want further information on this, or if you particularly have a question that needs to be asked. Right now I'm going by a donation-based like payment system. So I don't have any set pricing at this time. But yeah, that's going to be your reading for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that it brings you clarity or confirmation that you need. Ooh, I have one more thing. Charms. I forgot. I want to get a charm for you. So I'm going to just do a little shake. And let's just pick out a charm together. Sorry that it's so loud. Let's do... I don't even want to feel like what it could possibly be or anything. Okay, let's do these two. Ooh, we've got peace. And we have a cross. Okay, so these could be symbols or signs for you. Peace. Mercedes. Your name might be Mercedes, or you might know somebody named Mercedes. Oh, this upside down like this looks like a rune. I don't know what that symbol is though, so maybe you know. And you could tell me. And then we have the cross. With both of these, I'm getting divine protection and spiritual consult. So there could be a way like you might be interested in connecting deeper with spirit, with God. If you're religious, that might look different for you. But the whole idea is connection and understanding the connection that you have with the divine and knowing that you are truly divine. I think that is just like the most beautiful thing that allows me to kind of let things kind of roll off my shoulders, is the fact that I know that I was created to be divine. And so it is my job to live in that way. And I know that whatever I do and the choices that I make are going to be in alignment with divine, because that is my intention and that is my choice. I choose that. I choose that for myself over my life, and I choose that for you too. So I thank you so much, and yes, I hope today is a new day where you can feel relaxed and feel love and feel freedom, if that's what you need, whatever you need. I just hope and pray that that is offered to you and given to you soon. And when you are needing it most, connect to the light, connect to the heart, and connect to your divinity. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.